I want you to think of a card. Any card. You have that card, pause the video if you don't, think of that card, and is this your card? How'd she do that? If that was your card, then I'm actually magic. If that wasn't your card, just pretend like I never said anything. So, obviously I dyed my hair. I bleached it. I dyed it. I was blonde for like a night, and then I dyed it the next day. It's orange, and I look like I'm part of a K-pop band. Here it is, orange. Hopefully I look good in the video. So how have you been? How has your life been? How has school been? How has work been? How has your day been? Your night been? What the heck? There was like a random long brown hair on my beanie, and I don't even have long brown hair. I haven't had long brown hair since I was born with orange hair. This is life elixir right here. Funny story, I was actually just drinking a Starbucks venti water, but then I took a sip and I was like, this tastes weird, tasted like plastic or something. So I don't know what. Anyway, it tasted like weird mop water, so I threw it out and I went to Nordstrom and got myself the smoothest cold brew ever. If you ever want a really smooth cold brew, go to Nordstrom. Cold brew from Starbucks is bitter as hell. Coffee from Starbucks is bitter as hell. Like, I don't know why it's burnt, or at least it tastes like it. Like, coffee doesn't have to taste like that. Like, it can be black coffee without tasting really, really bitter. I just realized that all the sugar settled on the bottom. That's kind of disturbing me, so I'm gonna try to... I put I put 4 packets of sugar in my cold brew. The sugar's not dissolving. Maybe I should have asked for like some sort of syrup, like a pump or 2 of syrup, but sick. Anyway, I can't get over how smooth cold brew from Nordstrom is. If you're ever like by a Nordstrom, near a Nordstrom or whatever, try their cold brew. If you like cold brew. Today my brain has been really hazy, really off. Not too long ago I was getting my medication from Kaiser. Depression Hall, I got Effexor. So like I parked on the 3rd floor, and when I was trying to go back to my car, instead of going up the stairs, I literally went down the stairs all the way to floor 1, and then I was like looking around and wondering why things looked very different, and then I realized that I didn't park all the way down there. I parked on the 3rd floor, so then I had to go all the way up the stairs again. I was contemplating on just taking the elevator up, but then I was like, elevators make me nauseated. They are disorienting. Usually when I get off of the elevator, the world is like this. It's very subtle, but it's enough for me to notice it. Also, I thought that they called my name, because like, you know, you drop your prescription, you wait for like 15 minutes, and then they call your name. I thought they called my name, so I went in the line, stood there, and then like when I got to the counter, it turns out no one said my name. So am I having auditory hallucinations? Who knows? I'm no stranger to such things. It's like so weird, because right now I feel really, really, really calm, but at the same time, like, I can feel the cold brew, like, bringing me back up. So it's like a weird... I'm really scared about medication for mental health. I'm sure it works for some people, but for me, it just makes it worse. Like, I know that, like, things can get worse in the beginning and then it gets better. That's what they say. But, like, it gets extremely just unbearable, like suicidal, I'm gonna kill myself type of unbearable. Like, I have a plan, I'm about to do it unbearable. It's so severe. And I usually only last like 2 to 3 weeks on medication, because like I can't, like, they tell me that if I want to kill myself, well, I'm taking the medication to stop immediately. So that's what I've been doing. I've tried Celexa and Prozac, and now I'm gonna try Effexor. Celexa and Prozac are SSRIs or whatever the fuck, and they only affect like the serotonin receptor. The Effexor thing that I'm about to take affects the serotonin receptor and something called non-epinephrine. Hopefully it doesn't make me suicidal, and hopefully it doesn't affect me in unpleasant ways. These things can have side effects that are not fun. I'm willing to try like 1 or 2 more medications, and then I'm like, out. Peace. No more medication. I'm just gonna sit in my room. I've been put in the intensive outpatient program. I think that's what it's called, where I have to meet up for like a thing like 3 days a week from 9 to 12, I think. But that means that I'm gonna have to wake up before noon. I have all the free time. I don't go to college anymore because I'm just too dysfunctional for that. I mean, right now. I'm sure like in the future, maybe if there's a future, I'll like be functional to some extent where I could actually like keep up with like school or something. Right now, what I'm trying to live for is to create and enjoy art. And I stand by that. I'm very passionate about art, very passionate about music, very passionate about fashion, about oil paintings. Like, dude, I don't know. Like, I'm just a lover for all that creative stuff. Music does wonders. I've been coming home really late recently, and that would be the only reason that I can think of that would make meeting from 9 to 12 a little difficult, because like I might not get that much sleep. But you know what? C'est la vie. C'est la vie. C'est la vie by Higher Brothers. It's a good song. You know, it's so strange because my phone is like usually on vibrate and most of the time on silent actually, and I don't know why, because it doesn't have to be. I'm just disturbed by notification alert sounds. I think I'm gonna try to learn how to box. The Box by Roddy Ricch. No, like for reals. I know someone that knows how to like box, and he told me that he wanted to teach me some stuff, so I'm gonna get started with him, and then eventually if I feel like I like it, I think I'm gonna find a place and then like start like actually taking boxing lessons or whatever, so I can learn how to fight. I feel like if I let myself, I could totally beat someone up. Why not do it in a organized environment where everyone's wearing those puffy gloves? I don't know about getting punched. I don't know about that, but I am interested in boxing, so I'm gonna look into it. I have plans for April. There's this mini road trip that someone invited me to. We're gonna see Mr. Gizzard. Why does that sound weird and wrong? Anyway, we're seeing Mr. Gizzard. If that's not the name, then like, whoosh. And then after that, I think I'm gonna go to Rhode Island for like a week or 2. I don't know. I have all the time in the world. I have nothing. I guess my biggest responsibility right now is to get better, because I am extremely mentally unhealthy. At least my eating habits have gotten better. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this, but I do know that I like to pretend like I'm talking to a bunch of Danikas, and if you guys are a bunch of Danikas, then you would be interested in what I'm talking about. Pour out the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. They're like little maracas. They're kind of pretty. Oh my gosh, I feel like I want to paint a painting with this color scheme. Just the black, the like grayish blue, and the white. Oh my gosh. So I was instructed to take 1 for a week, and then the second week I'm gonna have to take 2 every day. Then on the 3rd week I'm gonna have to take 3 every day, and then on the 4th week I'm gonna have to take 4 every day. And then I'm gonna meet up with her again, and when I meet up with her again, if things go well, then she's gonna give me that same thing, but each capsule would be a higher dose, equivalent to 4 of the capsules that I have now. I don't know what to do with the rest of my Prozac. I think I only took it for like 2.5 weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, I don't remember. My mind is very hazy. Everything that's been happening for the past month and a half, 2 months, 2 to 3, ever since the year started, everything has been really hazy, but like it's fine. I'm trying to forget everything, honestly. Depression and repression and anxiety. I'm gonna be like super duper honest with you guys with literally everything, because why not? I don't care. It's just me. Like, I wouldn't be telling you guys some other person's business, but I'm okay with telling you guys my personal things. I don't know why, but they have me under someone that's anorexic, which makes no sense because I'm not anorexic. It's so bizarre. She was like, do you mind if I check your weight? Because she was like, do you think you lost any weight since January? Because that's the last time I saw her. And I was like, no, I don't think so. And she checked my weight, and I, like, kid you not, I gained 6 pounds since then. So, did you know that the straws they use for the Nordstrom cafe is made from plants? So yay, this is biodegradable. Now I don't know if this thing is biodegradable, but at least the straw is. I remember recently I was with my friend and we were getting boba. He grabbed a straw and he was like, fuck the turtles, and I was like, you know what, fuck the turtles, and I also grabbed a straw. I don't know, I thought it was funny. I don't take anything seriously. Like, life doesn't matter. We all die one day, and then what? Not too long ago, I got into a discussion with someone about religion, and it's interesting because his views are the same as mine. Once I start thinking about religion, then I like think about how I can't possibly know for sure what's right and what isn't, you know? Like, there's no way for me to understand or know for sure, like, which religion is right or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I stick to one. It would be super unfortunate, like, if that's not the correct way. My friend and I came to a conclusion that, like, maybe all of these entities are just one. The deities that each religion worships might just be all one deity, and these are all different interpretations. Because, like, we both love art. We're going to the Getty next weekend because they have the Michelangelo exhibit and we both want to see it. I'm sorry if the way that I'm speaking is stupid, and if I say like and like too often. Like, don't roast me and don't judge me. I don't know. I don't know why I'm like trying to justify how I'm talking right now. But anyway, like, someone can look at one painting and perceive it one way, another person can look at it and perceive it a different way. Neither of them are incorrect. Their own views of that one painting is valid. We were thinking about how, like, that might be what's going on with all of these religions, and there's actually just one deity. We all have our own interpretation of it. He compared it to how, like, Hinduism, I don't know if this is correct, but according to him, he said that they have one deity, actually, even though they, like, worship so many. Apparently it's just different, like, aspects of one. It's just, like, there's one, and then it, like, splits into different characteristics, I guess? I don't know. It looks like I'm drinking Coke. I feel like everything I've been talking about in this one video alone has been things that can get demonetized. Like, I think mental health and, like, religion and stuff like that, Papa YouTube doesn't like. Maybe I'm, like, unknowingly, like, blacklisting my entire channel, because I do have a lot of videos about what's been going on in the good old noggin. I don't care. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. I'm not trying to make this a profession. Yes, I do get paid for this. A very, 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 very small amount compared to everyone else, because this is not my job. I feel like because I'm not leaning on YouTube for any financial stability, I can just say whatever I want. So who cares if my entire channel gets blocked from YouTube algorithm? Like, it doesn't matter. For once in my life, I am out in the world with my phone on 9%. Usually, I stay on top of having my phone charged, but I guess last night I didn't charge it. I'm really, really, really scared to try this new medication, because from my experience, it just, I don't know, things don't work. We're staying away from the SSRIs because from my history, it does not work. Celexa wasn't that bad, except it made me super duper paranoid. It like upset my stomach, and also like my depression got worse. With Prozac, it made me full on suicidal, and it affected me sexually. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. I'm just gonna be completely blunt. I'm hoping that this new one doesn't affect me in that way. Like, yeah, that's not my priority, and like the thing that we're trying to solve here is like to keep me alive. So like if it does affect me in that way, like as long as I'm alive, then we're good. But like I'm human, and yeah, I'm just gonna say that I hope it doesn't affect me in that way, because it sucks. It sucks. It's so weird because when I tell people that I don't like socialization, am I saying that correctly? I've been like having trouble speaking lately because my brain is turning to mush. But anyway, usually when I tell people that I don't like socialization, they think that I have like some sort of social anxiety and that I don't know how to socialize and that I just am socially awkward, but that's not the case at all. Like, I'm A1 when it comes to socialization. I can make you feel like I'm straight up vibing with you, even if I'm not. My phone is on the floor right now of my car, and I can see it blinking because it's gonna die soon. I feel like my hair is kind of blending in with my beanie, and I don't like that look, but you know what? It'd be like that. I really like my orange hair. As much as I want to keep it orange and maintain the orange, vibrant, tangerine, Cheeto colored vibe, I still can't help but feel like I want green hair really soon. I don't know, I love having colored hair. I've never said this out loud, and I don't think I've ever acknowledged this to myself, but I'm gonna say it for the first time. I love being the center of attention. Yes, I'm not a people person. I don't really like people. I couldn't care less about what anyone perceives me as, if they like me or not. Like, I don't give a fuck. But I love being the center of attention. I like being that person walking down the street that you look at because they're different. I'm not like other girls. Just kidding. I'm just like other girls. I'm just like other humans. When I had like the weird half blonde, half dark indigo blue purple thing with like my long ass roots, I didn't feel like people cared. Felt like people were more focused on my face. My hair wasn't really like a focal point. I look super ambiguous now because I feel like I'm a very masculine woman. I don't know why, but it makes me feel weird to acknowledge the fact that I'm a woman. I don't know, I just don't. Maybe I'm like, what's it called? I don't know why, but the word that's coming up into my brain is non-Newtonian, but that's not it. Non-binary. I might be, but I don't think about it. I just exist. I don't know, but I don't feel comfortable being either. But I also don't care. Call me a girl. Use she and her as like my pronouns. I don't know. Like, I'm sure to other people they have like what they want to be called as, but in my case, I don't care. I just exist. I've been like that since forever, actually. I've been, what's it called, androgynous forever. When I was a little kid, people would actually, more often than not, they would call me a handsome young boy. Maybe psychologically that did something to me along with other things, and that's why I am the way that I am now as an adult. As a child, I just went with it. I was just, in my head, I was just like, yeah, I am a handsome young boy. Like, handsome. I don't care if people perceive me as one or the other, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. But I would prefer to be neither. I don't know, because I haven't given this aspect of me that much thought. I'm just fine with being considered a girl. But I feel like I just am Danica, and Danica is her own thing. I feel like people can pick up on that because I have gotten that before. I remember one time this one girl was like, bye boys and girls, and Danica. Danica's just Danica. I feel like I'm so ambiguous and neutral in so many aspects of my life with gender. I'm bisexual, racially ambiguous. I just am. And maybe that's why I'm likable. I was talking to someone about this because they're the same way. He's also very likable. If he gets into a conversation with someone for over half an hour, they're hooked. Like, they're hooked. We were talking about how we both have this thing where people just like us. People also don't like us, but more often than not they do. So the thing is, we're both very welcoming, and we don't know how we gained that characteristic, or whatever you might want to call it. We're not inviting, we don't approach people, but we are welcoming. I want more people like that. I'm kind of burning in this car, and I need to use the restroom. I have filmed for like maybe an hour. Look, I've like finished this much of my drink. I'm gonna explode if I don't use the restroom. And this isn't the only drink I've had today. I also had an entire... I had this. I had all of this, and I had this much of a venti water, so I've had a lot of liquid, and I have not used the restroom since. I feel like I have a really small bladder, but also I drink a lot of stuff, so maybe I don't have a small bladder, I just drink so much. I feel like younger people think that your life is just your 20s. They want to start a business, want to do this, want to do that, want to go skydiving. Like, fam, you've got your whole life ahead of you. I don't know, sorry, my camera is shifting. I don't know why people don't think past their 20s. The one thing I've been wanting to do forever is beekeeping. And I've been wanting to be a beekeeper for like 5 or 6 years now. And I'm planning to do that I'm planning to do that when I'm 40. Quite a while from now. That's 20 more years from now. I'm down to do some beekeeping now, but I just feel like planning it for my 40s for some odd reason. I don't know, I feel like I just have to live. For now, I just have to live. Figure things out, get my feet wet, and then like I'll be stable, and then I'll start doing things. I don't want to put that pressure on myself to like meet goals anytime soon. I don't know, I feel like I'm going very easy on myself, but I mean like I don't think I can. I feel like going easy on myself is the right move. I mean, noggin problems. I'm young and I'm dumb. Young, dumb, and broke? Is that the Khalid song? But one day I'll be old, smart, and rich. I don't know about the rich part. I legitimately don't know how I'm gonna make money in life, except for the beekeeping, but like, how do I become a beekeeper? I live in LA, there aren't many beekeepers here. I don't think so. I'm not aware of them if they are here. I'm trying to get into like beekeeping as a business, not necessarily my own beekeeping business. I don't think I want that much responsibility. I just want to be a part of one. I don't know. Also, bees are so adorable. They're like small and cute and yellow and with black stripes and stuff. They have stingers, but I don't mind. I feel like that part of beekeeping, you know, the getting stung inevitably part, I won't care about. I know how it feels like to be stung by a bee. I've gotten stung like a couple times before. It's not that bad. It gets a little like shocking because pain, and you know, your body reacts to pain the way that it does for safety reasons. But like, after you get over the initial surprise of being stung by a bee, it's not that bad. I just love bees so much that I don't care if I get stung. That's the type of lover that I am. Oh my gosh. Remember when I said that I was gonna leave and then I didn't? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will be going to the bathroom, so thank you for watching my video blog. Hopefully, maybe in some way this helped you or entertained you at the least. Thank you for tuning in. I'll talk to y'all later. YouTubers are, I mean, I'm sure not every YouTuber is this way, but I think one of the main reasons why people become a YouTuber is because they don't have anyone to talk to. That's how I started doing these like sit down talk videos. I vividly remember I was broken up with and I had one friend, so I had to talk to someone somehow. So if you've been subscribed, wow. If you've been subscribed for a while, you might remember the uncut videos where I literally just like turn on photo booth on my Mac. I'm really glad that YouTube exists for that reason. and that's a normal thing. It's even like semi-normal to film in public, you know, like vlog. It's a cool phenomenon. Anyway, I really do have to use the restroom. I don't know, I'm still talking. Like this comment, oh my gosh. Like this video if you liked it. If you disliked it, just go on to a different video. I don't know what to tell you. Comment anything that you'd like to tell me. Subscribe if you want to see more of this orange-haired cryptid. Sorry, my camera cut me off. Ring the bell if... I don't know. I think ringing the bell would be helpful since I don't have a schedule. I just film whenever I want to. Again, this is a hobby, not a profession. I really appreciate you guys for being interested in my life, I guess. I don't know. You watched this freaking video all the way to the end. You're interested, I guess. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you again. Bye.